All right, guys, so we back with another video, man, and today we're gonna be looking at this Neewer multi-function battery charging case. All right, so I got the Canon 90D and I needed an extra battery, and I was scrounging around on Amazon like I'm always doing, man, trying to maximize my gear, trying to maximize the 90D, and I came across this, and this is a battery charging case. So it's gonna come with two LP-E6 batteries. The case charges those batteries, and with the batteries in the case, you can then externally charge something like your phone and so forth, and it has a spot where that you can store your SD card. So this is what it is right here. I'll show you guys on the back too, just in case, right there. So again, this is the Neewer multi-function battery charger case plus two LP-E6 batteries. So I purchased this with my own money. This is not sponsored by Neewer. They didn't send me this. This is purchased with my own money. So I just want to make sure I throw that out there. So just like always, guys, I will show you where you can pick it up from and how much it costs and so forth. And then we'll go through what comes inside of this box. And then I got to double check these batteries, man, because, anytime you're dealing with third-party batteries, you got to hope and pray that they work with your camera. All right, because sometimes you can get these batteries and they can damage your camera. You can buy these third-party batteries and they just won't even work in your camera. So I'm a little nervous about the batteries, but what I'm going to do is go through everything inside the box. I'm going to make sure these batteries are charged, and then we'll go ahead and do a little bit of testing with these batteries. We'll check out the little SD card slot on here, and we'll also charge up a couple of external devices just to see how that works as well. All right, so with that, let's jump into it. So just like I said earlier, guys, you can find it on Amazon. The price is $39.97, and I will make sure I throw a link in the description for you guys in case you want to take a look. Now, right here is talking about multiple charging methods, from wall charging, portable charging, and so forth. Got some overheating protection, over voltage, and all of that good stuff. And then here it just talks about the contents in the box and which cameras this is compatible with. Now, once you open up the box, you're going to have all of the contents kind of on display. But first things first, you got your micro USB cable. Now, this cable is going to charge up the actual batteries and the case. Well, charge up the batteries via the case, all right? But you can charge the case with a USB-C, as you'll see soon. But next, you're going to have both batteries with their little sleeve on them right here. Just a little quick shot so you guys can see the specs on each battery. I think the Canon battery is like 7.2 volts, but these are like 7.4. So that's like the only thing I noticed. But I think I'll show you guys both of the batteries side by side, like the Neewer ones and the Canon ones as well. Last but not least, you're going to have the actual charging case. Now, it is made of plastic, has a little bit of branding on it, SD card slot, battery storage, all that good stuff is kind of labeled on it. But it is made of some very, very hard plastic. I don't think that if you drop it, it would break or anything like that. I just think that it would probably pop open and your batteries will come out, though. To be honest, it has a little couple of indicator lights. Got a micro USB for charging the case and the batteries, a USB-C for charging the case and the batteries, and then a standard USB out so that you can charge up another type of device. So if you got a USB to Lightning, you can charge your phone. You can also power your power banks. You can also charge it from the power bank as well. Now, right here, you got your card slot, which is where the SD cards go. Then you got two slots for each LP-E6 battery right there. All right, so just a really cool little case, man. I think it looks nice. I think it's going to fit the part. Now, as far as inserting the memory cards in here, which is I'll probably end up switching and putting both my memory cards in here. But I kind of like my little memory card holder case that I already have. But just for, storage purposes and like saving space when I pack up my camera bag, I probably just put my cards in here. But this is how you do it. You just open it in, but you have to make sure you push the card all the way down, because if you just push it in, it's not going to close. So make sure you push the card all the way down until you hear like a little click. And it's just easy to take it out just like that. As far as the batteries is concerned, just putting them in is very simple. You just place them in, push them down, close it up. You can charge it. You'll be good to go. Very compact, very portable. I mean, come on, man. You can't beat this. Two LP-E6 batteries with a charger that can actually charge another device. Come on, you can't beat that. Now, this is what it looks like when you charge it up. I'm just using my EcoFlow to plug it in to charge, but this is what it looks like. So you get charging 1 and charging 2, well, channel 1 and channel 2. So basically each battery. And when the light turns green, you'll know that both batteries are charged, and you can still open it while the batteries are charging if you still need to get to your SD cards and everything. All right, so it's everything right there. Now, as far as charging external devices, right here I have my dual charger right here for my watch and my AirPods. So all you do basically is make sure both batteries is inside of the case. You just plug in your USB and you'll see the lights come on as you add your devices or as you start charging devices. So I throw my AirPods on here real quick. As you can see, we're getting green light on the front of the stand right there. and it shows that we're charging. And from what I understand, it's charging just from one of the batteries. So it's going to cycle one battery at a time. So it's not going to pull power from both batteries to charge an external device. It's going to, use each battery. So if one battery was dead, it'll just pull from the other one. And as you can see, we put our Apple Watch on there and we got a quick little charge. I mean, very, very simple, very easy, man. I'm loving this case so far. Now, as far as testing the batteries is concerned, I'm going to be using my field world monitor first just to make sure the batteries work before I put them in my camera. But it's very, very simple. You just put them on the back of the monitor, slide them in. Once you hear it click, you're good to go. And at the bottom, as you can see, the battery's working. We already got the red light showing. And once you power it on, you'll be good to go. So I already know that one battery is working. I'm going to go ahead and try the second battery just to be certain that both batteries is working. Because again, I'm going to put a side-by-side comparison of these batteries so you guys can see the specs. And I think that there's a little bit of a voltage difference between these batteries and the standard Canon battery, all right? Now, my Canon battery does power the field world monitor as well. So, that's kind of like a given, all right? But both of them work. Now, as far as comparing the Canon battery and the Neewer battery, the Canon battery does say 7.2 volts. And the Neewer one says 7.4 volts. And just also to throw this out there, the Canon battery does work in this charger as well. So you can place the Canon battery in there. And as you can see, it does get a charge. The Canon battery is full already. That's why I went from red to green. But it does work. So that is another good look. We now can charge at least 3 batteries in this case. So that's a good look. Now, as far as putting the batteries in the camera, at this point, I did feel a little bit more comfortable because I know the batteries is working with my field world monitor and things like that. So placing the battery in the Canon camera, and boom, just like that, we got a little bit of power. So we are good to go. We now know we got one battery working for the Canon 90D. We also got the Canon battery, and now we got to do is test this third battery, make sure it works, and then we good to go. We got 3 batteries for the Canon. So last battery, powering it up, and there we go. We are good to go. So guys, hopefully this video has been helpful to you in some way. And if you do need some batteries, man, I highly suggest that you go out, take a look at this. I will make sure I throw a link in the description for you guys, just in case, all right? But hopefully, again, this video has been helpful to you in some way. And if you did find it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your man, Jay, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, all right? Peace.